Glad y'all rocking with us, man. Got a special guest in here with us tonight. Chilling in the car with me. We putting it in the air. Needs no introduction. My guy Teemo Goodie in the building. What's up with you, Teemo?
What's happening, family? What's good with y'all? Hey, we out here, man, working hard, you know what I'm saying? Trying to carry on the legacy, trying to keep the torch burning. Keep it good green burning, too. Good bubblegum run to see what it's hitting on, man. It's straight that California type of heat.
Oh yeah. That's that good runch right there, man. We plug talking today, man. So we gonna start this off, Teemo. I got a question, man, that I always love to ask anybody who's definitely dabbled into this game of hip hop, which I love so much. I'm sure you do as well. What created your passion for music, brother?
Man, I just think, man, what really got me started with music, my passion for music, I would say going to Morris Brown football games as a kid. They had the baddest band in the land back in the days when I was a kid. And I would sit right next to them during the football games, just that thunder, man. They had the dopest drum section ever. And I just vibe out with them, man, vibe out and it just gave me rhythm. It gave me the rhythm I needed, watching them halftime and just connecting with music. And after that, I was probably one of the first kids in the neighborhood with a record player. I had a record player, a real deal record player, where you put the record player up at top, and then a few seconds later, it drop down. And the guy there all come over and sit down and that sucker folk on. I had the real record player back in the day, man, and I used to go get the hip hop records from the Sugar Hill Gang and all that stuff, man, back when it first came out. You know, so I'm the real fabric of hip hop when it comes to ATL. I'm about that life.
Let me ask you this. Was you freestyling in your head, or was it just you was just enjoying the music?
No, I wasn't even freestyle. I wasn't even trying to even rap, really, to be quite honest with you, to the 90s. Rapping wasn't even, like, to be honest, I always wanted to be a DJ. I didn't think I knew how to rap. The funny part about it, what I would do is I would learn Cool G raps, Eric B. and Rakim's raps, KRS-One raps, Ice Cube's raps, and you know, and I wouldn't do it on purpose. It just, I love it so much and listen to it so much that I would know the record. So I'd be at work.
Hold on, Teemo. Right. We having some problems. Will your store is full?
Yeah, run yours.
It's a rapper.
All right, so we going on mine?
Yeah, I got you still.
All
that
right.
shit hard.
All right.
You can keep going.
I hate to work you like that, but yeah, let's go ahead and keep going.
Cool G rap.
Yeah, the Cool G rap, man. The goddamn KRS-One. All the niggas, man, raised me, man. They raised me. Big Daddy Kane, Slick Rick, they raised me, man. You know, what's the other dude I love too? Special Ed, man. Them boys raised me.
Special Ed.
That's growing up, man. Ain't nobody can look you in their face and say they want to jam today. I got it made, bro.
Oh, of course.
That was that heat.
Yeah, that was a classic. Big single.
Yeah, man.
Big single. So what put you in the game, you think? Was it people you met, people you was hanging around? Like, what made you say, yo, I'm about to get into this hip hop and take it serious?
Too Short. Yeah, when I did my, actually what happened,
Too Short, man.
My freshman year of college, I was seeing all these signs on telephone poles saying they had a recording studio.
Where'd you go to college at?
And so I went to Morris Brown College in Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay.
And so I felt like, you know what? I want to try to do a record. I think I can rap. I said, if Too Short could make these records, man, you know, Freaky Tale records and all this stuff, I said, man, I know I could do it. He just gave me the confidence to make me feel like I know I could do it. He made it look easy. It ain't as easy as it looked, but he made it look easy. And he, like I said, he really built my confidence level up, man, enough to where I felt like going in and making a record. And the rest is history, bro. I fell in love with the music. People in my school was like, you know, I was the first dude rapping at the school. So I'm a Cali club, I'm New York for everybody used to love to see me rap, you know, back in the days. You know, and that was my thing. I love music. I love the hip hop game, and I like that we was some of the first from Atlanta to be doing what we were doing. But nigga, I remember we used to go to the club and go to them open mic contests. It wouldn't be nothing but New York folks up in there.
Down here
in Atlanta. You been in
Back
Atlanta
then?
club back then. You been in Atlanta club back then when anybody, if you try to rap like you from Atlanta, they'd be looking at laughing at you.
Wow.
They wouldn't take you serious. You had to sound like you was from New York. And a person that can vouch for me is still alive. I ran into him a couple of weeks ago, Zoo Man. So you need to get him on your interview and get him and interview him too. Interview Zoo Man. Zoo Man lets you know what it is.
Okay. So you saying in the silent shows back then, Atlanta didn't really have its own sound.
They wasn't no talent show. They were open mic contests inside the clubs. You know what I'm saying? So Atlanta didn't have no sound back then, of course. No, hell no. Where the sound was gonna come from? All that we had was
so y'all didn't have any.
Shy D, he from New York. We had goddamn Success and Effect. They's from Atlanta, but that's one record. Rolled Up My Nigga. That was it. You know what I'm saying? You had we had 77 the Hit, man. All he had was that record. You know, you had Raheem the Dream. He had a couple of records, not a whole lot of them though. A couple of them.
Nobody from
So
the
we had no
underground that was
sound.
making noise that Atlanta just rocked with solely.
Yes, Outkast and Goodie Mob.
That was and
That's
that makes
us.
sense.
That's
That
who was
makes
doing
sense.
Real shit.
Tell me how y'all came together, brother.
Man, in the dungeon, man. The dungeon. We came together on Conrad Avenue. Me and Cujo went by there to get 2 to 3 more records to finish up our album, man. We had an underground record we had put together, man. Goodie Mob record. Me and Cujo. No Gilp and no CeeLo on there yet. Just us
Y'all
two.
was doing your own individual project.
Yep. So we
Okay.
were on the record, man, and we went over there just to get some beats. And from that, man, we created a great relationship. And they were like, you know what? If y'all hold on. We got a situation with LaFace. They may want to do something with y'all. We can't promise it. But we say, okay.
Who was in the dungeon at the time that you and Cool Joe went over there to get them beats? Like, what made y'all be like, oh, this is a good vibe. We should definitely come back.
Oh man, as soon as I walk in there, I saw goddamn T-Bars from TLC.
Come on, man, off the top.
Yeah, off the top. So I walk in there. That's all I saw. It was a bunch
That's
of other dudes in
legendary,
there,
man.
but I'm always,
Yeah.
That's my kryptonite, a beautiful woman.
That's
So
all
I saw that pretty
kryptonite.
woman. I'm like, oh my God. Then it was her. I'm like, oh my God. I gotta rap. Everybody, and then all the brothers in there was in there freestyling. Just like the brothers were on the side of the building a few minutes ago.
Right.
Everybody just freestyling. That was the thing. Ray was down there making the music, the beat, and everybody just busting verse. I couldn't wait. I said, as soon as that shit open up, I'm gonna get down. Let this shit. I'm gonna let Shawty see I can rap. I want her to see that shit. I was really trying to show out for her. Ended up rapping, man. And
That's
like
hilarious.
I say, never leaving again. Just become a part of my core belief. Being around them boys, I'm like, I gotta be around here, man, because this is where it's at.
So that day one when you seen T-Bars,
I came back ever since. Came back the next day. Yeah, I came
then
back.
ran
I
into-
felt welcome, man. Rico made everybody feel welcome. He tight cat, man. Go to the store and be like, man. Everybody like, man, we hungry, man. What y'all going to get? I don't know. We be right back. All right, he come back with a goddamn box of chicken, enough for everybody. That's how nigga he is, man.
the brother.
He don't go and just go get him nothing.
Mhm.
He go and buy it for everybody, every time, every single time. So that just made me feel like it's a real brotherhood, boys club type environment.
What brought the groups together? Because what I know about the dungeon is the main 2 groups I remember coming from the dungeon and talking about that dungeon was y'all with Goodie Mob and then Outkast. So how did the groups form?
Well,
If the
Outkast
dungeon was
always-
just like somewhere where y'all came and vibed and did y'all, you know what I mean?
Well, the dungeon was a place where we came to vibe, but Rico and the organized Noize was already a business. They were already a corporation.
You said they was with
Yeah, so
LaFace.
they were already producing records for LaFace at that time. So they was to connect.
right.
So when we got there, those things were already in place. We knew that. But we didn't have no record deal at the time, but we knew that they had a relationship with them. And if we played our cards right, we gonna make this happen some kind of way. And that's what we did. We like, oh no, we gonna make this happen. Now y'all right here with LaFace, they got TLC right here, Tony Braxton right there. Babyface, no, partner, we gonna make this happen.
This is where you record, like when you and Cool came to do y'all shit, y'all coming, they doing shit too. Everybody, like, they were already who they were.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, Organized Noize was the only thing that they had done at that particular time when we got there. They had done a remix on one of the TLC records.
Okay.
They had produced like 2 or 3 records for TLC, I knew. So that was enough for them to get a publishing deal and to get, some money. So I knew that they had got some bread because they had invested in all of the studio equipment. They had all the best equipment. They had all the best records. They was like really going in, sampling, finding good records. And they like sample. They don't sample like Puffy them would get samples. They take a sample and chop it up the way you don't even know what it is.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't even no sample. It done made a sound out of a sample.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To do something totally different than what it's doing. And that's what they did. And man, when we went over there, like I say, we just going for some production. Me and Joe did, I think, 1 record we recorded in the dungeon. We probably one of the only groups ever to record in the dungeon. That was because of me and my urgency. I was like, man, we got to get the record done. We got to do something. We got to do this, dog. We have to. We got it down, man, and we recorded this record. We didn't even use the record, but we recorded it. We were just hungry. We were just trying to work, trying to keep going, just trying to keep being productive. And bro, like I said, we talked to them boys. It was like, man, we got a situation. And maybe Outkast got a deal. If we can maybe able to get y'all on their album with them. That was good enough for me. They wasn't like Outkast was no big time group. The good thing about Outkast that people don't realize is that first Outkast album was everybody contribution.
Oh yeah.
More contribution than people even understand. That wasn't nowhere near just Big Boy Drake on that first album.
And Southern Playalistic didn't have a lot of songs on it.
They didn't. But that motherfucker, that man, when I tell you,
but every one of them was
everybody
hard.
Goddamn put in work on that shit, man. Yeah. It was just a beautiful time. It was a beautiful time, bro. So, yep, that's it.
See, I was born in Ohio. It was a point of time to where we thought Goodie Mob and Outkast was one unit. Just separate. Y'all was doing separate work, separate albums, but we thought it was like a family thing anyway. That's how it seemed to us.
And it was, because we came in together. Like I said, we were both signed to LaFace. We both in the dungeon. So it was like family. The only thing that changed it from the family feeling is money. And money always gonna change things. You know what I'm saying? You give, me and you together, right? You keep us with just minimum money, we're gonna be bosom buddies. But if you keep me with minimum money like this and you become $100 millionaire tomorrow, there's no way you're gonna be sitting in this same position tomorrow, folks. No way.
Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? You're gonna buy you a new house, a new car, new clothes, new life. You know what I mean? And that's what happens. That's what happened.
Yeah, that that makes sense, man. I understand the methods of what money do.
No hate. Ain't no
hate.
It's just the reality of it, what it is.
But you work with some, not just yourself as being a legend. You've worked with some legends, man, from the beginning.
Legends,
from the beginning, man. How was the recording with you, the rest of the group, and Outkast? Like, how was those sessions? Did y'all record together? Were y'all all in there at the same time? Did y'all come record at different times? Did y'all write together? Like,
some of the records, the ones we did with Outkast, we did, actually, I wrote my verse in the studio with them. I like to feel the energy for what's going on right then.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? I try to. And it was just blessing. I never forget, man. The first record I rapped on with them, Call of the Wild. Man, I was sitting in the kitchen about to eat dinner, man, with my mom and dad at the house, chilling. And them boy hit me up, AT, Joe, man. I said, hey, man, come if you can, man, come on down here to one stank on it with Boss Town, Bobby Brown studio. They said, come down here to goddamn Boss Town, man. They want to get you on the verse. I said, nigga, say less. I'm on the way.
Middle of dinner.
Yes, sir. I ain't even eat. I went straight down and got on that record, boy. And the rest is history.
Probably one of the best moves you feel like you made in your life. How was that cipher, man? Did everybody write their verse that day?
Of course.
That's crazy.
That's a good thing, because that's what we did at that time. We took pride. We started off freestyling. Niggas used to love to be in the car like this, like we are. And we have a record going, we have smoke going, we have windows up, and an instrumental beat going, and everybody take turns spitting. Seeing who the fires, all night long. We might go park behind some shit like this, sit back here and just rap and smoke all night long. Some niggas just fucking high as shit, could barely walk. And, you know, that was just, like I said, it was really embedded in me. That's why doing music, it comes second nature to me. You know, that's what I do. You know, I've been doing it now 30 years plus.
That's crazy, man.
Yep.
You've seen every era of music, bro.
Man, I've seen a lot of them.
You basically were a part of hip hop's birth, man.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? That's what's crazy about it. Like, hip hop wasn't 10-year-old when y'all got in the game, man. That's crazy, man. Okay, let me ask you this. Give me two. Give me the person that you work with, recorded with, or done a track with that you always wanted to work with, and somebody that you always wanted to work with that you never got the opportunity to work with.
8 Ball and MJG.
Ooh, shit.
Yeah, we got one with them, Backyard, Mississippi.
Shout out to 8 Ball and MJG.
Yeah, so I always wanted to work with them because that Coming Out Hard record, man, was just,
come on. Classic.
That's a part of my life, man.
Man.
You know, I can just take me back, man, to college and how I felt at that particular time and just what I was doing, what I had. I just remember everything about that time. So it's like that music takes me back in time. When I hear it, I love it. And I always remember them because shoot, they were from the South, right with Outkast. You know what I mean? Right before Outkast.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
them boys can spit too.
Yeah, and they rappers, bro. They the real deal. And I always wanted to meet them. I always wanted to be, you know, do a record with them. And now it's like I got a relationship with both of them. Right. I see 8 Ball, what up, Mo? I see goddamn MJG, same shit. So it's love, you know, and I'm just thankful, like I say, just to be a part of the community.
Right.
To be accepted by the community, you know, with respect. So that's everything. Fuck the money. The respect is everything. You can have all the money in the world, them niggas say fuck that nigga, then what? You know what I mean? You can't buy respect.
Exactly. That's what I was about to say. That money come and go, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? None of that matters when you gone either. Your legacy or how people feel about you is what really matters, man. That respect, like you said. Yeah, that's real. Okay, give me the one you never got to work with.
Pop.
Ooh, shit.
Tupac, we was in the, I met Tupac, man. I met Tupac for the first time at the Soul Train Music Awards in 1995. He came up to us. You know, we didn't know he was there. You know, we were standing there talking and just chilling. The dude came up through the crowd. It's funny, man. That record, I know that record that he rapped is the record. We were sitting right there. I know that whole verse. I know he did it that same night. He had to. But we were sitting there. Dude came up on us. He had on fatigues. You know what I'm saying? He came up and walked up on us and said, he gave me a stack of goddamn these little flyers. Said, man, y'all come to my 5 million platinum party tonight at the Century Center. I said, nigga, I'm there.
5 million.
Say less, nigga.
Yeah.
He was at 5 million.
What city was that?
That was LA.
Y'all was in LA?
Shit, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was in LA. It was in LA. He said, come to the Century Center, man. It was in Central City.
I know exactly that shit.
Yeah, he's like, come to the Century Center, man, tonight. I said, I'm coming. So Nigga, I went to that shit. Me and the nigga named Ron Bird, and a guy by the name of Hank. And Hank is one of the guys that own Tom, Dick, and Hanks.
So you was out there dolo? You just went dolo. Yo, Teemo, you a little grimy and you ain't tell the rest of the mob?
They didn't want to go. I was scared. They didn't want to go. I went to everybody's room. I went to CeeLo room, Cujo room, and Gip room. Nobody wanted to go.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of shit going on with Pocket 95.
There was a lot going on, and I wasn't missing it for the world back then. I was about that life back then. Everybody know.
I can tell, man, because you a real one today.
Hey, man, I had to go. So
Yeah.
we jump in the Jeep, man. We ride. We get to the Century Center. Everybody walking towards us. So we going this way toward the venue, but all the people were walking back this way like it was over with. And I'm like, damn, it ain't nothing but like 11 o'clock. Like, what the heck, where everybody going?
I ain't know.
So yeah,
Not in
so
LA.
I said, hey, Bird, let the window down. So Bird let the window down. I said, baby girl, where y'all going? What's going on? The party this way? She said, yeah, the party that way, but them they jokers done got to fighting and broke glass out the building. It's over. I said, what? She said, yeah, it's over. They closed. So Bird was like, oh, fuck it, we going down there anyway. So we kept going toward the spot. It was cold as shit that night too, boy. I remember that. We was in a Jeep. We ain't had no top on it. Yeah, I'm like,
Y'all feeling all that cold ass wind off the ocean.
Jeep. Yeah, it was cold as hell out there.
Yeah, it get cool at nighttime, bro. It get cool.
And, man, funny part about it, we get all the way down. I see Pop and I see Suge, and they in these Rolls Royces, man. It's like they sitting in the street in the Rolls Royce. So it's a bunch of people standing around them. So I was like, damn, man, they go Pop right there and Suge. He's like, hell yeah. And Ron was like, wait a minute, I'm finna go up on him. I said, nah, man, I don't think you want to do that shit. They got a lot of people around. And nigga said, nah, fuck that. Man hopped up out the goddamn Jeep. He said, hey, Suge, like, just like we outside, man, hollered out, that nigga voice ringing through here. Hey, Suge! And Suge turned around, everybody turned around, looking at him. Like, who the fuck is that? That nigga said, hey, Bird, what's up, man? So he knew my partner who I was with. Him and Bird knew each other. So Bird was like, yo, I got Teemo from Goodie Mob over here with me. I was like, damn, boy, if he got an issue with us now, but it's on and popping, bro. I'm right here. You know, I ain't know, I'm on the old crazy ass thinking cat. So I ain't know what to think. But dude, very cool, man. Right. When I met him. Sure, was very, very cool. Pop was cool, and Pop was like, yo, we finna go to, this club. Follow us. Come on, man. I said, all right. So I said, follow him, Bird. But this how that LA gangster shit roll. So we thinking we just gonna hop in here behind Pac and Suge. Oh no, hell we ain't.
About 30 car onto
about
us.
30 car behind, and believe me, buddy, we gonna be in the back. Okay?
Yeah.
They ain't give a damn about that shit. Everybody like, no, huh? See, everybody pulled close. And when I tell you, they ran every red light. They ain't stopping not a one red light, man. Know that. We get to the red light, niggas like, nigga, we with the president of the United States of America. This man pulling straight through. Come on, man, let's go. I was like, God dang. We get there to the spot. It's packed with people. It's a small spot. It wasn't really a big old club. It was small. Nigga Suge just push through everybody, knocking folk down. Get out the way. Pop, Ron Bird, and Hank was standing there. Man, there's girls everywhere. So I'm just like, man, we need to just get some of these girls, boy. They everywhere. They ready, boy. I said, they were all over Pop. They was just like, there goes Pop, there goes Tupac. I don't know him.
Yeah, that's a superstar at that time.
Hey, man, that man was super duper.
Yeah.
And boy, he was showing love like a motherfucker. He was like, yo, man. He said, man, this some bullshit, man. He did not appreciate Suge knocking down all them people, though, man. He didn't. And he didn't appreciate it so much to where he said, you know what? He said, man, I'm about to go on back to the crib. He said, tomorrow, y'all come by the studio. Come by the studio, we get some work in. I said, let's do it, nigga. That's what the fuck I'm talking about.
So he's really a righteous dude, like in real life. Like it ain't just on record. It ain't baby mom, dear mama. It's not none of that. This was really a righteous man for real. From what you experienced with him.
Nigga was like that. We walked in the studio. They said, yo, man, get them niggas some chairs, man, something to drink, man. What's happening, man? What y'all good, man? Y'all need anything? Everybody good? Y'all straight? Like, damn, this Tupac? Damn. This nigga cool as fuck. Yeah, man, we good. Then niggas started talking about the One Nation shit he wanted to do, man.
Yeah.
Shit he wanted to work on, get us on shit. He was like, nigga, we gonna do something. If we don't do it tonight, don't worry about it. But I swear in my spirit and my soul, I kept saying, this nigga be getting shot, shit be happening. Man, we ought to do that shit right now. We should not fucking say take nothing home. We should do it now.
Well, stop
I kept
it.
thinking to myself, to my group, them niggas, like, man, we just come back, Mo, it's good, man. We just do that shit later, man. We just do it, Mo, we good. We good with him now. We good with him now, so I know it, man, but I swear, man, probably like 3-4 months later, that man was dead.
Yeah, it was quick in 1996. He didn't have much of a run with Death Row. I think his whole run from the time he got home to the time of his untimely demise was like 9 months. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't even a full year. Which is wild, bro.
Let's show you how hard that nigga was pressing.
Yeah.
We got out of jail, man, started recording like, fuck, back to back to back.
Yeah. So, but he spoke very highly of y'all.
He appreciated our efforts. That's what it really was, man. He appreciated the nigga was trying to say some shit like this at a time when it was more fashionable to talk about that bullshit.
Yeah.
So he appreciated that shit. When he was in jail, he saw what we were doing. He appreciated that get up, get out, and get something. He appreciated all that shit, man.
I still play that shit to the day. That's on my playlist, bro.
Yeah,
that shit. When you was talking about earlier, how some of 8 Ball and MJG songs brought back memories on you, which it did for me as well. Like y'all work has brought back, yo, who's that peeping in my window? Get up and get, bro. All those were like to me, those were those were defining moments, man, for me growing up, because sometimes we didn't know which way to go.
Oh, yeah.
And then you hear all this gangster shit. And then it was the mob. It was Outkast, bro, that kind of gave us that balance. Like I told you, I was raised in Ohio. I wasn't raised in the beef of the East Coast, West Coast, or even in the South at that time, because like, you know, like Dre 3 Stacks said, the South got something to say. They wasn't even ready for that back then, bro. And that statement is loudly heard today. You know what I'm saying? But we kind of just enjoyed the culture of hip-hop itself. The competitive nature that was going on from the East and the West Coast, and we had no bias with the South. The South were mad at us more, of the Midwest, than pretty much anywhere else. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of the same type of similar, not humongous cities, not a lot going on, very humble people. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
So y'all music left mountains of just memories and thought that it gave me as a man to become who I am today.
God is
That,
good.
and that's why it's still in my playlist to today. When you do real shit, to me, when you make that real soulful music that coming from the heart, and you just speaking as a man, and also being man enough to say, hey, here's my flaws, and then here's what I'm trying to do about it. Man, that's gonna sit. One thing, I feel like black people are very good people. We just have to deal with circumstances and environments that we raised in. I think that alters some of our decision making.
Yeah.
But when you hear real shit, man, it's timeless, man. I could play y'all music for my nephews. They may not understand it fully, like, well, why they rapping about this? Because we far from those moments. There's very few artists that's giving you that today.
Yeah, you right.
It was very few artists at the time y'all did it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So you have to be a certain type of guy or certain type of group to do that type of shit, man.
Yeah.
And I just want to salute you for that, brother.
No, I appreciate that.
For real, man. Like, what y'all done is legendary, and we love y'all, man.
Man, thank you, family.
That's for sure. That's for sure, my nigga Teemo.
Yeah, man. Appreciate you, man.
That's for sure. Y'all legendary. So you never got the record done with Pop?
Nah, man, we never got a record in with him, man. We was in the studio. He was recording like a motherfucker, ready to go He never like played us no record, no beat or nothing like he wanted us to get on. He was actually recording that record called The Good Life. And it's funny too, the niggas hate on us so much. It's just the spirit of the world hates that we even had the moments with Pac so much that I've heard the record where somebody has taken the part where he said the Goodie Mob was in here. Somebody taking it off the record. It took it off and used the record another way. It was amazing to me. But then it is a version where you can hear where he said Goodie Mob was in here. But the beautiful part about it is I was the first nigga walk through the door. Good walked in, Cujo walked in. And when we walked in together, he saw us walk in. He said, man, Goodie Mob. That was when he was recording that shit. You know what I mean? He put it on the track, man. So we could have got on that track.
In the moment.
Yeah. It was what they called A Good Life. I lived a good life up my foes. God bless the dumb niggas that trust these hoes. Stood a lot of, hold on. Guaranteed to money. Oh, yeah.
That was a classic.
Guaranteed to make money. Guaranteed to rise. A good life. Good niggas don't die. You know, that one.
Rather than being on one of them Machiavelli, it's like 12 Machiavellis after he died.
It was on a bunch of them. I show you how that nigga record. Man, they got record of man talking about he still recording. I said, he alive. But let me tell you the mystery.
Come on.
I'm gonna leave it alone.
Alright.
The mystery on this is, when he got shot, at that time, his sister was braiding my hair. That's another connect I had with him, too. His real sister, Set.
Wow.
Yeah.
You just said some
Set
Let me shut the fuck up, man.
Set and Edie Amin used to date. That was his girl, but I wasn't trying to date Set. Set, man, we just cool. It's fun. I met Set. I used to hang at this club downtown called the Red Hot Chili Pepper. Chili Pepper. And when I was out,
that's somewhere, like.
Man, we used to go down there and chill. She came up to me. She was like, I could braid your hair. I'm Pac's sister. I was like, yeah, right. Whatever. She's like, no, I'm Tupac's sister. She showed me a death row chain. I still didn't believe it. I just didn't believe it.
Shit, I definitely chain meant something back then, man.
What? She said, nah, but get what? I believe it. I let her braid my hair. Went over to his house. The house he bought for them. Went over there, man. She braided my hair right there, man. Edie Amin, man, treated me like a brother, man. Jumped in the car, and got something to eat, came back, man, did my hair, chilled out with me. Man, she started doing my hair, keeping it super fresh, super clean. Everything was right, man. Beautiful thing. They wanted me to run his company. When he died, I wouldn't do it.
Damn, that's.
It was an honor, but I wasn't
Right.
finna have nothing to do with that. I noticed my daughter. Sorry, y'all. Might want to pause it out 1 second, please. Told you.